Hey Gemini, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your first week of June general love reading. Now keep in mind, these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome and come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card. But more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of these crystal organite pucks. And doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. I also meditate over the collective energy. So again, this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone's doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals. Oh my God. There are no reversals in either one of these decks. But I know that if we get any reversals, I'm meant to read them as such because they're in line with the messages I'm meant to give you guys today. I kid you guys not. So before I started, I always shuffle. You see how I show you that all the cards are completely upright, right? I always do this. I just take one half and I put it towards the bottom so that I won't know what's at the bottom of the deck. I'll only see it when you guys see it. Kid you not. The song that I heard when I was meditating over your energy is My Sunshine by Coco from SWV. I had this in the last love readings. I don't know if it was you guys signed, because I just know when I meditate over the readings, and then when I'm actually doing the readings, I'm channeling messages. I don't choose what messages I get. I haven't even started the reading, right? But the song that I heard was My Sunshine by Coco. And then I did pick up for some of you guys, you have a fire sign, specifically Leo, because this is the card of Leo in tarot. But for a lot of y'all, you have a fire sign who wants to come back in and reconcile, but I feel like they're having a very difficult time deciding how to come in and apologize to you guys. That's so funny because I was kind of going back and forth, like, I heard this song last week, and usually I'll hear songs over and over again, but the way I heard it, it was so clear. And then just for this to show up at the bottom of the deck and the name of the song is My Sunshine. Again, I'll leave the link to the song in the description box below so you guys can listen to the song following the video. Like, it's a very upbeat, high energy, high vibe song. So you might want to listen to it, especially if you are connected to a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, right? Because I feel like this person is definitely thinking about you. This person definitely wants to reconcile with you, but I feel like they're having issues with deciding on how to approach you. And keep in mind, this is Major Arcana, and this is also the most positive, literally the most positive card in the whole deck of tarot. Yeah, that's interesting. So we're going to hold the deck down, and then I'm just going to randomly pick an additional message. Yeah, what did I say? This person does not know how to communicate with you. Look at that. They're in their head about it, having sleepless nights. I feel like this person is dreaming about you. They're thinking about you a lot. So much they're thinking about you. They don't know what to do. They're heartbroken. They know that you're heartbroken over them. With the 9 of swords, I always go 1, 2, 3. 3 swords right aimed at their heart chakra. And this person is guarded. You know what I mean? Because look at how she has her arms across her chest. What I also want you to pay attention to is this owl right here in the window looking on at her. And it's like, I feel like this is first of all, this is the air sign card. So this is you guys' energy, but I feel like this is also the other person. This owls always denote wisdom. They talk about wisdom, clarity, and truth. This person knows the truth. This person knows that you both know the truth about this relationship. I feel like there's constant ups and downs in this relationship, breakups to makeups. But I feel like somebody feels like this time is done. You see how she's holding herself like this time things went too far? That's what I'm picking up. But I feel like with this owl right here, you see how he's looking at her and she's not looking at him. I feel like one or both of you know the truth that this is not over. But someone feels like it is. And then I'm also picking up strongly that you guys know that you are soulmates. You guys know you are. And you're fighting it. Look at this. As I part the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned. And look at this. I'm going to tell you, Gemini females, with this, you could have a child. You could have a child with this person. Doesn't have to be, but you could have a child or children because she is holding a small child. But you see how he has his hat off almost like he's begging her pardon because he has something to say, like he wants to approach her, but he just doesn't know how to say it. I feel like this person, especially for the females, this individual left you out in the cold. The 5 of Pentacles is the lack. This is definitely a card of lack, especially as far as foundations. You may have been building something with this person, or you felt like the two of you were building onto a relationship and this person just left you out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles is definitely the card of being left out in the cold. Henceforth, why you're having sleepless nights about it. Because if you look at it, she's looking right in the direction of the Five of Pentacles, where she's facing it rather. This person left you out in the cold. This individual can also, just seen the Strength card, that's Leo. You know, this person could also have some earth sign placements in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. This person wants to, look at that. This person wants to come back in, but they don't know what to do, especially if they are a fire sign. Pages are always about communication. This is the Page of Wands. Fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, coming up in reverse right next to the Knight of Cups. This person wants to come in. You see how he has his cup up in the air, almost like he's celebrating already a victory. But head to toe, he's in armor. And then he has his face shield down so you can't see this person's identity, which lets us know this person feels ashamed for their actions. And they're even guarded because they're head to toe in armor. And that's why they're not coming to you with this communication. Because again, the Page of Wands, pages are about communication. This person can't, look, I knew it, I'm telling you. You guys have a fire sign who wants to, they're apologetic, but what's so weird is that they're apologizing in their own head. How are you supposed to know what they're feeling, what they're thinking? You know, this person they want to reconcile with you. They want to come back, but they're not speaking. And I feel like this was a theme last time. Again, I don't listen to the videos after I do them. I just know that I'm meant to post them as such. So the first card is your general energy, and the second is a possible outcome. And then we'll get clarifiers for both. You guys are definitely dealing with, look at that. I can't make this up. You guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign. Now, what you don't know, there's a lot of things going on behind the scene in this fire sign individual's life. I know that. Because even though they're dropping this heavy burden, okay. So before I started you guys reading, I heard, and now it's coming back to me, you know, when I started reading, I just start channeling, and I just, you know, I just go with whatever messages I hear. But I heard in the beginning, this person had to cut ties with you for reasons unknown to you because it has something to do with their foundation. Ooh, it has something to do with their foundation. Because keep in mind, we've seen the Five of Pentacles in this pre-shuffle. They had some financial attachment to someone else, and that person may have a child, one child specifically, possibly, or they may have a child with somebody, one child. Could be more, but I'm specifically seeing one child. Because remember, we've seen that Five of Pentacles, and I just seen 722. Confirmation. So some of you guys want to Google angel number 722, because just as I said that I was drawn to look at the time. With this individual, right, I feel like they had some type of financial attachments to another person and you didn't know about it. And I'm saying this because you had a Ten of Wands. Again, it's a fire sign individual, but it's coming up in reverse. Like they're dropping all that. And I heard in the very beginning, before I even started the message, that literally some of them are choosing to lose money and lose, you know, whatever it is that is attached to them. They're finding some way to cut ties with that so that they can connect with you. But they're still fearful of it. That's why you have the Nine of Swords. But I know it's something that's going on behind the scenes that you don't know about, because you see how you have these animals in the background looking on. And then anytime I tell you guys, anytime you see a card and it has a moon in it, that is always about things unseen, things unknown, things that you don't have clarity about, things that you don't have truths about. And again, you don't have truths and clarity about the burden that this person is carrying because they weren't telling you. So you feel like this person just ghosted you, just disappeared. But it was more to it, and I feel like they were proud, especially if you're dealing with someone with a strong Leo placement. They were very proud, and they didn't want to tell you that they had all of that going on behind the scenes. There was something going on behind the scenes. Look at these animals watching him carry this burden. It's coming up in reverse. This fire sign individual is getting ready to come towards you. Because even on the table, the way it is, it's looking towards the future. And it's in reverse. You know, so they're dropping this, look at this, they're dropping this heavy burden at the bottom of the deck. Three of Swords in reverse. This is you guys, Gemini, with your heartbreak. There was definitely heartbreak attached to this. You felt heartbroken. Because remember in the Nine of Swords, I told you, right at that heart chakra was Three Swords. You got Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to be coming out of this. Or it could be, either you can be coming out of this because this person, you're getting ready to hear from this individual. And then also some of you guys just naturally healed on your own, coming over this heartbreak, right? But I feel like just as you're getting over this individual, they're going to make an appearance. The Hierophant in reverse. Absolutely. Man, look. I'm telling you, somebody, the fire sign that you were dealing with was with someone that they were either married to, engaged to, or in a long-term commitment with. The Hierophant is always a spouse. Also some long-term commitment, traditional values, traditional home life. They were in a traditional home life for the individual, engaged to someone, or with someone, I'm hearing over 5 years. I'm hearing over 5 years. And then also it could be someone that they were married to. And I noticed because look at that. You have the Ten of Wands facing the Hierophant. And they're both in reverse. This person is leaving. They're leaving someone. Most definitely. Because look at it. They're facing each other. They're leaving someone. This is the card of Taurus, so they could be dealing with an individual with strong Taurus placement, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone rising Venus, or this also could have happened during the time of Taurus. Taurus season just passed, right? So they could be, I feel like they're moving away from someone, most definitely. And then keep in mind the Hierophant is major arcana, so that's a definite thing. Look at that. 5 of Swords, look at that. It could have definitely been some third-party situation. You got 1, 2, 3 people here. Someone was cut off. Let's hold the deck down so we can get additional messages. Yep. 3 of Wands. You guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign individual, right? And remember the song that I heard, My Sunshine. You see how the future is bright. That's what I'm hearing. The future looks bright. To this fire sign individual, once they drop this 10 of Wands, their future is looking bright. Whatever they're moving away from in this relationship or this past relationship, they're moving away from it. The 3 of Wands looking into the future, waiting for their ships to come in, building. This person has been building during this downtime, and they're looking towards the future, and they're turning their back towards the past because his back is facing us. This individual is walking away from the past and looking forward to what's happening on what's coming towards them on the horizon. Wow. As we part the deck to shuffle, 9 of Cups, definitely looking towards seeing things come into culmination. And I just seen a Devil card. They were with a karmic, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. They were possibly with a karmic water sign or someone with strong water sign placements in their chart. They felt like this person would be their wish fulfillment. It was karmic. You see how they're tied and bound to one another. And didn't I say earlier, I feel like this individual feels bound to a situation or was bound to a situation. And remember, I told you the Hierophant is a husband, a wife, a spouse, long-term commitment, in chains, in shackles, bound. I'm telling you right now, this individual is walking away because it's coming up in reverse. Especially if they were dealing with a water sign, it's coming up in reverse for a reason. Yeah. I see that. Yep. Just seen the Empress when I was shuffling on this side. Yeah. They were feeling bound to someone. And remember I said earlier with the Hierophant, that's Taurus. This person could have strong Taurus placements, or also, again, this could have happened during Taurus season of this year, I feel. They disconnected with this individual. I just seen the Death card, absolutely confirmation. Someone is single now. 9 of Pentacles, upright, single woman, single man card. Someone is definitely single now, and they're enjoying their singlehood. And again, I feel like this is that fire sign, because if you look at it, that same yellow background that the 3 of Wands had, right? And it's interesting because we see the 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and then you got these 3 Pentacles on this side. There could have definitely been this person could have definitely put you in a third-party situation. And if you weren't in a third-party situation, it could be this heavy energy of 3 because you feel like they chose somebody over you. But I'm telling you, they're walking away from someone. Yeah, and then I just seen the Queen of Cups. Yeah, a fire sign is definitely moving away from a water sign. You have the 2 of Swords. So you have the 10 of Wands being clarified by the 2 of Swords. This person was indecisive about how to move forward. And remember I kept saying strong watery energy. Now, even though these are swords, in the background right behind this woman, you see this big body of water. Those are emotions. And also, this person could be deciding to move away from, again, a water sign. And then remember I said they could have had 2 options. You got these 2, I'm just being drawn to on each side. First of all, it's 2 swords, and then on each side, there's like these 2 little mountains or whatever you want to call it, right? 2 decisions to make. I feel like this person is, honestly, what I'm picking up is that this person has decided to end this relationship. This is clear as day with these cards. Geminis, you guys got somebody who's going to come towards you. But I'm going to take bottom of the deck. You guys seen I wasn't shuffling. I put the cards down so I can show you those. Leo again. Yeah. And it's coming up in reverse. And then I was just getting ready to show you guys. It fell. Oh, man. Where'd it go? The 2 of Swords. Now I got to get off the floor. Okay. So the 2 of Swords. And I was just getting ready to show you guys literally This is somebody being indecisive. So it could be this fire sign. At one point they were indecisive. But also this is you, air sign, Gemini, swords. You may be indecisive if this person comes back to you because you're like, okay, so since things didn't work out with you and this person, now you want to come back to me? I don't know. I don't know if I want to trust you. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can fall back into this situation again, because she's heavily guarded. Those swords are across her chest. She has her arms across her chest like she's guarding her heart. She's blindfolded. Like, I don't know if I can do it. Again, I'm going to tell you guys, you seen how I was doing this look, and I see what's peeking out. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely could have been some third-party situation. Look at that. And what else is peeking out the top? Look, please. Get the Hierophant again. As I'm saying, third party. And then you have the Tower card. 2 people falling out of the tower. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this person is leaving someone. They're leaving someone and they're deciding to come towards you. Strong Leo energy. And I feel like this card, the Strength card, is in reverse because, first of all, this person's life gets flipped upside down, especially if they're Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Their life got flipped upside down because, remember, we just seen that Tower card. That's in reverse. Still peeking out. Look at that. They may have looked, and it keeps falling out with this Hierophant again. 3 people in that card. 1, 2, 3. Tower card. Then we see the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this individual's life has been flipped upside down because of the situation, because they may have been put out of a home, or their finances may be struggling because of it, because of this separation. This is that all these cards that were popping out as confirmation. This person is coming back to you, or they really want to and they don't know how to. I hate when I hear, and hate is such a strong word, right? But I really dislike when you hear like, this person wants to talk to you, this person wants to come back, and you're like, okay, where are they? I don't care what they want to do. Where are they? Why aren't they coming back? They don't know what to do. They don't know how to communicate with you, because keep in mind, these are swords. Swords is thoughts and communication, messages. But they're guarded. You're guarded. And I feel like they actually aren't coming towards you because they feel like they can't. Because they feel like you're guarded because of how they mistreated you. They mistreated you. They messed up that happily ever after with the 2 of you all. And then also with that being in reverse, because we're getting ready to clarify the Hierophant reverse. And I see the 10 of Cups in reverse. Again, more cups. I feel like this person is walking away from a water sign. And I feel like it's going to be for good. I feel like they're walking away from a water sign for good. They may have had some back and forth with this water sign individual. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Strong water, strong water, sun and moon specific placements. Yeah, this person's coming back. So first of all, you have the Page. The Page of Wands. Again, fire sign energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. They see growth and expansion with you. Look at them looking right at this tip of this wand, and the leaves are budding. Growth of plant life is expansion. Room for things to evolve. I always look at this card and I see 1, 2, 3. You and this individual could, there's 3 mountains behind him, but they're behind him. So you and this individual may not have been speaking for the last 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, but I feel like it was longer, like 3 weeks or 3 months. And then also I'm picking up that for some of you guys, it may be, you may not reconcile for another 3 months. But nonetheless, there's going to be a message that comes in. Again, pages are always messengers. Some type of message is coming in. And I feel like this person is going to come in and communicate with you. I feel like with the Hierophant being clarified, look at that. You see how the Hierophant's back is facing this Page of Wands? Like this Page of Wands is not paying attention to this Hierophant because he's on to something new. This person is walking away from somebody. And I feel like with it clarifying the Hierophant, they could be telling you that they're done for good with this individual. Again, pages are messengers. They could be coming in and telling you that this situation with this past person is done and over with. This was someone that they were with for a very long time. And they have a long connection with. They have ties. I'm hearing financial ties. Because if you look at this, because if you look at this, I'm holding it upright so you can see the imagery. You see how his garments on. It looks like he's very well dressed. He's very well off. He even got his little dob hat on. He's well off. And then look at him. He has on his royal garments. His attire is very regal. This person is well off. But I feel like with it being in reverse, it's like they lost some type of financial backing, some type of financial standing. And it was attached to a person that they were partnered with. Most definitely. And now I'm hearing the song "My Sunshine" again in my head. This person does see you as their sunshine. Like, they know that you guys have a strong connection. The connection between the two of you is very strong. But they couldn't move away from this situation because they were attached to someone. And even again, I go back to my sunshine, and in this card you have a moon, but it's in reverse. Like, whatever attachment they were with, they thought this was going to be prosperous. And then they came to find out that there was so much going on that they didn't even know about. Because you didn't know about something that was going on in their life, but then also they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. And now they're realizing, and that's why these cards are in reverse, because this individual is dropping his load. They're leaving this individual. I can tell you that right now. I feel like it's a long time coming. It was a long time coming. They didn't realize what they were getting themselves into, but they're getting up out of that jam right now. 10 of Wands. Some of them could have been with this individual for 10 years. Yeah, some of them could have been with this individual for 10 years, or known this person for 10 years. Because again, you have the Hierophant, that's that spouse card also. And then you have the 10 of Wands being dropped. They could be dropping a 10-year-long relationship, marriage, something to that nature. It could equate to 10 years. They could have known this person since they was 10, broke up, got back together, things like that, you know. Something to the nature with 10. And then also 10s are the endings of cycles. And this is definitely what's going on with this individual. This individual that you're dealing with, they're getting ready to drop the bomb on somebody. And I know that because in the in that shuffle, we seen that the tower card, that's a bomb being dropped. But if you keep in mind, 2 people are falling out of the tower. So both your love interest and the person that they are separating from, they both suffered from this situation. Nonetheless, they're cutting ties, and I feel like they're gonna come in. They're going to come in. There's going to be some communication. It could be, I'm also picking up that the communication could be a little immature. Or you may feel like it's not enough. And that's why some of you guys are going to decide to be guarded. Nonetheless, I do feel like they're coming through. It may not be right now. Because like I said, you do have those 3 mountains. And those 3 mountains in the background denotes for me hurdles. There could be some hurdles that this individual has to get over first before they can come towards you. Nonetheless, they are, because they're already seeing that there's a potential for growth with you. Okay? So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.